I'm Kristen Bell, and welcome to Moviefone Unscripted. I'm here with Lou Taylor Pucci.
Hello.
Hello. We're both here for 50 Pills at the Tribeca Film Festival, and we're going to ask each other some questions that you guys have submitted and some questions of our own.
Aha.
I'll start with the first question.
Okay.
Lou, how did you relate to this character?
Well, relating to this character was quite easy. It was about being at college, and so it was kind of just use my imagination to figure out what I would want college to be like. Because I haven't gone, obviously, and hopefully I will at some point, you know, when I'm smart. And
how did you do that? Did you just use the stereotypical college experience, or?
I don't know. I mean, to tell you the truth, I kind of wanted it to be like, you know, Animal House, because that's if I was going to college, that's what it would be like. You know what I mean? I was always trying to put like more, you know, beer cans in the room whenever they were trying to take a picture of the room. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It was just like fun. The purpose of the film is just to laugh. So I mean, hopefully that happens.
I think it will. It's funny.
This is gonna be interesting. What was the first thing you ever did for like a career-wise like type stuff? You know, like filming or modeling or something like that.
Oh, like anything professional, no matter how dorky it was?
Yeah. What was the first thing? You don't have to tell me the dorkiest one, I mean.
I'm gonna.
Okay, sweet.
I'm gonna, because the first one was the dorkiest one.
Sweet.
When I was growing up in Detroit, I started out by child modeling for the Kmart circulars.
Kmart? That's awesome.
And one in particular that comes to mind, which I believe all my classmates photocopied and put all around the school just to, you know, embarrass me. I did the karaoke machine. And I don't know if you guys have seen the karaoke machine one, but they actually make you hold the mic. And they're like, oh my gosh, pretend like you're singing. And I mean, when you're 10, it's awesome because you are singing and they're taking pictures. And so I was in the circular like,
oh no.
And it's
I always
haunted
hated
me.
That crap so much.
Yeah, well, I did it, so.
Nice. I tried to do it, so I didn't even get to doing it. They didn't even ever pick me.
What do you like about film festivals?
Well, actually, I like this one so much because it's so laid back. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even feel like a festival, but at the same time, it's so it so helps the films to be here. But it's just New York. You know, you get to walk around and see whatever you want to see at the same time, and it's not like you're not really being herded like cattle, like most other, you know, film festivals like Sundance or you know, Toronto wasn't as bad, but yeah.
I mean, the cool thing about Tribeca is that they do so many things about New York City, and it's like it's in New York City. It's very New York. It's it's like a little culture all its own, and they choose a lot of movies where the plot lines surround New York, and it really has a sort of New York vibe, which I think is very original.
That's funny because ours like starts out the first words in it are New York City, so
yeah,
it works
that's
out
why
for
we were
this one.
chosen.
I guess so. The only reason we're in here is we selected New York. So if you want to
get into
Tribeca, make a New York movie,
or just say New York like a bunch of times in the movie, and then
that's amazing. This one's unscripted.
It says unscripted. With
how well played. Have you ever tried to look totally different in a film, or like be totally different than you normally are in a film, like played something so against character?
Yes. I played a sociopath
really?
On Deadwood, this HBO show.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Is it coming out or is it out already?
It was in the first season.
That's
I only did a couple episodes and I was brutally beaten to death. Like, really brutal. Like, my parents didn't even watch it. None of my family watched it because it was really, like, my head was split open and brains and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
But she was nuts, and she was like would turn on a dime, although I guess I kind of turn on a dime. No, yeah, she was totally nuts. But I actually really like transforming myself. I like being brunette. I was brunette for that, and in
oh, you were?
Fanboys, which we just worked on together.
Yeah, I know. As well. I just saw you brunette there.
Yeah, I wore a short, like really dark wig, and I think that's fun. I as a girl, I like the makeup and hair and clothes aspects of changing yourself around. I find that helps me with character a lot. Wearing a wig, like I feel like a totally different person, and that helps me find the character, I think. Or
yeah,
Yeah.
Totally, completely. I mean, like, I asked you that just because that's such a huge thing for me. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't look different or feel like I looked different in everything that I did, I don't know if I could get myself to the place where I could actually be that person.
But you cut one hair and you look different. Because you had the mohawk, and then in Fanboys, you had a huge red beard. You had a red, and it was real, because I tugged on it to see.
Oh, yes, it was real.
You look like a totally different person.
I was Boba Fett #1.
Yes. And a damn good one.
A damn good one. It was awesome. Do you prefer stage or screen? And when I say that, did you do plays or did you do musicals or what? Oh, really?
That's what I did here in New York before I moved to Los Angeles. I moved to Los Angeles like almost 4 years ago, and I did. I left school because I booked my first Broadway show when I was 19, and I left my sophomore year.
What was it? What was the show?
It was The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and I played Becky Thatcher.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I did. I've done straight plays and musicals. I really love musicals because I'm very corny, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
Cool.
And I will jam in my car to any Stephen Sondheim that you want to put in the CD player. Okay, finish the sentence. The 3 things I love about movies are... I
love when I see something that can just crack me up. Something I like about doing a movie is I like to be other people, but not too much, because like you can lose yourself so easily, and I just like you get burnt out and trying to figure out who you are again. But being another character is really, really ridiculously interesting, you know, and just being someone else, you always learn something new about yourself. And sometimes it's really scary stuff that you learn about yourself. Sometimes it's really good stuff that you learn about yourself. You know, I don't know. It's just the strangest thing in the world. So it's like the scariest thing I can think of. So that's probably my 3rd reason for liking movies, is because the scariest thing I can think of is to be on film, and that's what I'm doing right now. So it's pretty scary, and I like to scare the crap out of myself. So,
excellent.
Finish this sentence, lady. What are your 3 things?
Caring about something so much, like as a performance, like a character or anything, that it really makes you feel like having an excuse to cry. I think going to a really good movie, because it really lets you let out a lot of emotion.
Yeah, it's weird being you. Or do you mean like being in a film, or like being?
No, being a viewer.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, I like it when it makes me feel something.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. No, because I was gonna say that when you're in one too, like if you're in a movie, it's also a let out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of all these emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of strange, but I don't know.
So having an excuse to cry. The second thing I think I like, well, Lou Taylor Pucci, and Lou Taylor Pucci would probably be my last 2.
Cool.
Yeah,
all right,
you know.
Good. It's because I got 3 names.
That's right.
I'm gonna assassinate somebody next.
The 3 things I like about movies: Lou Taylor Pucci.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Thank you to Moviefone.
Thanks for watching and sending in all your questions.
And don't forget to check out 50 Pills, which is premiering at the Tribeca Film Festival and should be out later this year.
Cool.